Well, welcome back everyone. Yeah, we are of course doing another unboxing. So this one's a special one because this is really the first time that have done a unboxing for a midnight release of Pokemon cards. Then of course the ones I'm unboxing today are of course Chaos Rising. These came out back on Friday. I waited in line for a bit because there was a promo card for them. It's still in the wrapper, but this one apparently is a bit rare. Well, it's up there in I guess its value. I particularly don't care too much about the value of Pokemon cards. I just like collecting Pokemon cards. But I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. Because this is really one of the first promotional cards I got for the series. And of course, it's a foil, which that's very nice. Of course, their cards themselves aren't open yet either. So we will of course unbox these. The last set I did was Perfect Order. So I'm looking forward to this set and what it'll introduce. Personally, I found the Mega Evolutions series to be really entertaining. Aside from Ascended Heroes, which kind of felt a little uninteresting, and it kind of felt like there were other cards being reused. This one's not too bad, and well, it hasn't been too bad yet, and I'm looking forward to what is in this set, and I don't know if anything's confirmed yet, but it seems that we'll get another set here in the future. I don't know, because I saw that on like a piece of paper when it was at GameStop last. But here's hoping it's something new. And this is the first time I'm actually looking at any of these packs. So that's what they look like, and I think they look fairly cool. Oh, that's Strayology. It was generally so confusing to me when I first actually looked at it. I literally did not know what that Pokemon was. And of course, like usual, I'll take a look at each card. I'll share the codes that are in these packs and give my thoughts on this set so far. And of course, the first code we have on screen. And we of course have Dark Energy. Nothing too special. Although we got a cool bubbly energy. The first one I got from one of those. We got a Kakuna with an ability. Exoskeleton. We got a Sliggoo, which I think that's the first one I got actually. And a Tauros. A Great Holnet. So that's a new one. We got a Metagross, which I know I have Metagross, I just don't know if I had a regular Steel Metagross, or if it was always Stevens. And there's a Phantom with an ability. A Gumi. Personally, I prefer Teto. a Quillfish. It just completely slid off screen. And of course, a Weedle. Overall, this first pack, I think had some really interesting cards in it. There's some new ones that I'll be adding to my collection, but then there's some that, well, I don't really be adding to my main collection, but one of the side ones. Because I actually gotta get more, more binders and card holders myself. And there's another card for whoever wants it. And our first card is a electric energy. Nothing too special. But we got Alan for Rose, which I really like the art for this one. It's really cool. Then we got Adversity Policy, another foil. We got a foil for Metagross. We got a Ninetales. We got a Ange Floette. And we got a Deoxys. I'm assuming that's the speed one because of the move speed. I know that's not, because I know there's like four other I know there's 4 Deoxys. There's normal, attack, defense, and speed. So it's either attack or speed, and I want to say I think that's speed. But that's the first Deoxys I ever got, so that's actually really cool. We got Donphin. And actually, I used to be so terrified of Deoxys as a kid. Because of, like, Destiny Deoxys. Like, that was, like, my first exposure to Deoxys, so it was kind of cool. We got Quilladin, a Stunky, and, of course, a Froakie. So, pack number 2. I actually really like this one a lot. Obviously, we got some cool stuff with the Metagross and the Ampharos and Deoxys. The Deoxys generally was really surprising because I had no idea that it was in the set. This is my first Deoxys card. I think the only Hoenn legendary I'm missing is Rayquaza. It actually might be one of the only legendaries I'm still missing. Don't quote me on that, but I'll definitely have to show it sometime. Onwards to pack number 3. So, obviously, I think once I get done with this set, I will probably record the other one, because this video is already nearing its 10-minute mark, and these longer videos are kind of a pain to upload on, like, from my phone. Yeah, and I'm kind of getting tired. And of course we have another code for whoever wants it. Then we got a Steel type energy. Nothing too special. But we got a Chestnut. If I just get a Chespin, we'll have that whole evolution line complete. And I'm in luck, we got a full art Metang. That one's really cool. We got another Vulpix. We got Prism Tower, Ninetales, Ferrothorn, which is an awesome Pokemon, by the way, Frogadier, and that Esper. That's like my friend right there. Golbat, and of course the final card being a Litleo. Obviously, I think the best card of this set is obviously the full art Metang, and of course the Chestnut. That was really surprising to get, and I'm really happy I got it, because, well, I want to try to have everything in Pokedex, and obviously doing that with Pokemon cards is going to be difficult because there's some Pokemon that have not been in any sets for a while, and they're probably not going to be making legendaries and mythicals easy. And I also don't want to pay for secondhand cards, because, well, there's a lot of fakes out there, unfortunately, and unfortunately I fell for that, so some of my cards probably might not even be legal to play. Then, of course, we got the other code for whoever wants it. We got a fire type energy. I am liking these designs. I'm curious on what they'll do next for these. But we got a Delphox. Jesus Christ. We got another Deoxys. We got the defense form. I'm generally going to be shocked if I get the other two forms. Then we got Punkaboo. Going to Tauros. First repeat, which is actually not too bad. We got Gabota. Emil Meowstick. I love the eyes on that one. And that Phantom. Goomy. Crowfish. Oh, my luck just ran out. And a Weedle. Yeah, my luck certainly ran out with this pack. Obviously, I think the best card is, well, the Weedle. I like it. Weedle's cool. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Jokes aside, it's definitely a Delphox and Deoxys. I'm always happy to have a Deoxys, and I love Delphox. It's one of my favorite starters, and it's probably my favorite Call-Up starter, actually. So having a Delphox card, I think, is actually pretty sweet. And then the code for whoever wants it. And the first card we have is a Water Energy. Nothing too special. Then we got a Gudra. So that's nice. Then I like the art for this one. Then we got another Steel Energy. I don't know if I have... Actually, no, yeah, I don't think I've had this one. I know you've had it for Grass and Psychic, so that's cool. Then we got a Chespin. So, nice. Got to complete that evolution line. We got another Sudowoodo. An Avalugg. A Transformation Tome. Another Donphin. A Quilladin. A Stunky. And, of course, another Froakie. Obviously, the best card from this pack, I would probably say, is either the Steel Energy, the Chespin, and the Gudra. I like the Steel Energy design, and, well, I needed a Chespin and a Gudra in my collection, so it's nice to really... It's really nice to fill out my Kalos section, because that's... I missed out on a lot of that, along with Sun and Moon, and quite a bit of Sword and Shield, so... And the latter two, I was super lucky to finish. Well, not finish, but get a good start on them. As for Kalos, it generally got difficult actually finding cards for that one. And then, of course, the last card. And our first card is, of course, a Psychic Energy. And then we got a Mega Pyroar EX, which I'm super happy. I love the Mega Evolution cards. We got a special red card. We got a foil for Trubbish. It's anything but rubbish. We got another Transformation Tome. Jesus Christ, oh my god. We got another Deoxys. This time the normal one. We got another Ferrothorn. We got a Chespin. A Wimpod. A Skrelp. And of course the final card is of course a Braixen. Whom I like. I like Braixen. Obviously the real MVP is the Mega Pyroar and the third fucking Deoxys. I don't know how rare the Deoxys card is. I imagine it's a rare one or ultra rare. I don't know, because normally, like, they'll tell you which cards are, like, they'll tell you which cards are how common with the ETBs. That one I did not get this time, because I simply, honestly, am like, I would have gotten more cards with these two. So I guess the question is, what are my thoughts on this set so far? First impressions, are they good, bad, mixed? I'd say they're actually really good. Yeah, there's a few cards that I have them. I don't think I'm going to add to my main collection. But there's also other cards that I'm going to add them to my main collection because they either have abilities, they're foils, or they're Pokemon that I have not gotten yet. Now, obviously, my thoughts can change depending on they can really change depending on really how much cards you have. I mean, if you've been collecting from day one and have filled out your Pokedex already, these cards might not be as interesting. But if you're just starting out with the TCG, I feel like this could be more interesting because there's more incentive to really get these cards because, oh, well, you don't have these Pokemon in your card decks yet. So I think that really adds to a lot of the appeal for collecting for these. But I will definitely say I actually really am liking this set so far. I've liked the Mega Evolution set so far. Like, honestly, the last few I really liked. This has helped me fill out quite a bit of my Kalos section because there's some Pokemon that I was not able to get because I missed out on the rest of X and Y, and I missed out on quite a bit of Sun and Moon 2. And I do feel like I would recommend this. I'll unbox the other one sometime in the future. I think that might be either the next video or like maybe the one after that. It really does depend because there's other videos I have planned at the moment, but I wanted to get this video done quickly because I've been wanting to unbox this since like Friday morning, but I couldn't because like I was either way too tired or I was just busy with something. And it's not until today that I'm like, I need to sit the hell down and unbox this. Not for myself, but because I can make a fun video about it. Yeah, I think I got some really fun cards. I attended the midnight launch, and it was fun. I got to talk to some people about Pokemon, and it was fun because there's this one guy who joked about GTA 6 being revealed for like pre-orders, and it caught this one guy by surprise and like it tricked him, which I find like I feel bad because like that guy's gonna be disappointed, but I find it funny because I'm like that's hilarious. Honestly, I will of course be back with videos here in the future, but until then, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. See you all next time.